Hi everyone, hope all is well. Welcome back to another video of just preaching chords and showing just some more basic movements that the beginner with preaching chords can learn and just take and run with. So in the last video, I went over just the basic chord progression. So we were in the key of G. So we were in the key of G, and I showed the chord progression of the 3, 4, up, or C sharp, which is the flat, sharp 4, flat 5, and then to the 5 and back to the 1. So what I like to do sometimes while I'm backing up my pastor or my bishop, what I'll do is I'll go to the flat 6, actually the flat 7, and make the flat 7 turn into a 4 and then go back to a 1. So what do I mean by that? So we're still in the key of G. So we're still in the key of G. So the flat 7 of G, which is F. So flat 7 is G, really quick. So G is the 1, A is 2, B is 3, C is 4, D is 5, E natural, E is 6, F sharp is 7, and back to G, or the 1. So back to the 1, the flat 7. So the flat 7 is F natural. Why is it F natural? Because in the key of G, the natural 7 is F sharp. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the natural 7, which is F sharp, but we want to flatten that. So now it's F natural instead of F sharp. So here's how I will go to the flat 7. So what that is, so that's a major 7th chord. So flat 7, which is F, and I build a major 7 chord off of that. The 1, the 3 of F, which is A, the 5 of F, which is C, the natural 7 of F, which is E, natural 7. So, and how did I get those particular notes? So what happens is you want to count up to make your half steps is 1 step, a whole step is 2 steps. So from F to get to A, you're going to count up 4 half steps. So 4, just 4 half steps. So 1, so starting on F, F sharp, G, A flat, A. Okay, we're still in the key of G though. So we're still in the key of G. We want to get our 5 of F, which is C. So from A, we want to count up just 3 half steps. Why just 3? Because from A to C is a minor dyad, and dyad means 2, or from the prefix di, di. It's spelled D-I-A-D, but we're focusing on the D-I part, which is 2. So you want to count up just 3 half steps, because 3 half steps makes a minor dyad instead of a major. So from F to A is major, from A to C is minor. So A flat, or A sharp, B, C. And then we want to count up again 4 half steps to get to that major 7. So from C to E, you're going to count 4 half steps. So C sharp. You're not going to count C, by the way. So C sharp, D, E flat, and E natural. That's how you get your major dyad from C to E. Major is 4 half steps. Minor is 3 half steps. We're still in the key of G. Still in the key of G. So in the key of G. So the pastor, he's just going. He's on fire. He's going. So what I'll do is go to the flat 7, major flat 7, and then I'll make it a 4. Okay, Okay, so I'll do it again. So actually, let me give more context. So remember in the last video, we went to the 3, which is B. We'll go to the 4, go up or C sharp, go to the 5, go back to the 1. Now we go to the flat 7. Still there, still. And you sometimes I double up the flats, the major flat 7. So F A C E. Okay, and then make it a 4. So what I'll do is in my left hand, and honestly, yeah, I'll go to F major 7 to a C dominant 7. Why is it dominant? Because you have C, E, G, right? So from C to E, that's a major dyad. If it was minor, it'll be minor dyad and have just 3 half steps. But from C to E is 4 half steps. So C, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to go from E to G. Okay, from E, it's just 3 half steps because it's a minor dyad. So E, F, F sharp, G, and then from G to your flat 7, the flat 7 makes up, the 3 and the flat 7 make up a dominant chord, just like the 3 and the flat 7 are your tritones when you're not playing a full dominant 7th chord. So the major 3 and the flat 7 of C is E and B flat. And then another way you can find your flat 7 is just think about going 2 half steps down from whatever your main chord is, main note is. So C, so I went from, so F major 7, and I want to go to the 4 of G, which is C. Okay. So F major 7, C dominant 7, or just C7, honestly. So F major 7, okay. Okay, so F major 7, F A C E, and then your flat 7 is B flat, and then we want the major 3 of your C, which is E. So E and B flat. So if my hands, though, as far as my fingers are concerned, I'll go. Okay, my left hand will slide over. So I'll do pinky, middle finger, pointer finger, and thumb on F, A, C, E, respectively. So F, pinky on F, middle finger on A, pointer on C, E, thumb for E, and then I'll go to slide my fingers over. So E is now on, or my pinky is now on E. My middle finger is on G. Pointer on B flat. My thumb is on C now. But for my right hand, a lot of times I'll double that. So the same thing. So my thumb is on E. Pointer on G. B flat. My middle finger on B flat. And then depending on, sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. I'll put my my right pointer finger on C. Now sometimes I won't do that, just because I like how bluesy that the 4 of G sounds, and I want it to sound like that instead of just. I mean, you can do that. Or sometimes I'll double them up, especially if I'm on, I think I do this a lot when I'm on organ. I'll double them up. So pinky on C, ring finger on B flat, pointer on G, and thumb on E. And then I'll just go back to the 1. I'll go back to the 1. So you could stay right there. Going back to the 1, pinky on, actually pinky is not here right now. Left hand on your tritone. Once again, your tritone is your 3 and your flat 7. You can switch those around. You can invert them. So instead of doing B and F the whole time and picking up your hands, a lot of times that'll not be relevant or not be needed. You'll go to, you could just do B and F. Okay, and then and then I'll just resolve it back to the 1. Ring finger on F, thumb on B, right thumb on D, pointer on G, and ring finger on B up here. And you could double it up and do like a tritone if you want. At the flat 7, which is F again. You'll put your pointer on F and then your middle finger on G. So one more time. So F major 7, or your flat 7 major 7 to the 4, assuming you have a bass player. Assuming you have a bass player. Sorry about that. Assuming you have a bass player. So I'll do it again. So F major 7 to the 4. So F, pinky on F on your left hand, pinky on F, middle on A, middle finger on A, pointer finger on C, thumb on E, right thumb on F, pointer on A, middle finger on C, pinky on E, and then you'll slide your fingers over. On your left hand, you do pinky on E, middle on, man, these finger names, middle on G, B flat, pointer finger on B flat, thumb on C, so, and then your right hand, thumb on F, pointer on A, middle on C, pinky on E, and then to get to that 4, thumb on E, middle finger, or pointer finger rather on G, B flat, middle finger on B flat, and then just for the sake of whatever, well, not the sake of whatever, because this is very intentional, you can double it with putting your ring finger on C, or you could leave it as is, thumb, pointer finger, and middle finger, and back to the 1. And right here on my left hand, I'm inverting them. So in the last video, we learned our tritone with G as B and F, but now I'm inverting them. So now it's, so going down, it sounds like, so today I'm inverting them. So F and B, so F, ring finger on F, thumb on B, and then your right hand, thumb on B, thumb on D, D as in dog, middle finger on G, and pinky on B. And this is, so that's how you do your flat 7 to the 4 and back to the 1. Yeah, so all in context. So back to the 1. So, but yeah, that is how you go from the flat 7 to the chord. So everything we learned in the last video. So your 3, 3, 4, up, 5, and then flat 7, flat 7, flat 7, 4, back to the 1. Yeah. So yeah, congratulations to you. This is your first time learning that. Take this, apply the same knowledge to all 12 of your keys. Listen, the transpose button is not your friend. It is a crutch. It is a crutch. It is a crutch. It is a crutch. Please hear me when I say this. I do the same exact exercise in all 12 of my keys. There's just no exception to it. You are called to excellence. You are called to greater. You are called to more. Take your time, go back through this video and even in the last video and just run through the same lesson and apply what you've learned today through all 12 notes. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me. Shoot me an email. You can send me a direct message. Also on my Instagram is Courtney Danie, COURTNEY DANIE. Don't be afraid to reach out to me. I would love to help you. See the like even the music theory behind it all, behind preaching chords, behind church music, behind just gospel music. And then this can be applied anywhere, any church, any tent revival. I just came from a tent revival last Wednesday. It was crazy. It's bananas. But definitely if you enjoyed everything that you've learned here, please like, subscribe, and share. And I appreciate your support. It means a lot. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Also, if you're not following me on social media, please just say hello. Just say hello. Comment, please follow, and like for more content, and also for just to say hello, honestly. Thank you again. Thank you so much for learning. Again, take what you've learned in this video and in the previous video, run these concepts through all 12 keys. The transpose button can only do so much for you. And thank you guys again, and I will definitely see you in the next video. All right, bye.